For more on the markets now, Victoria Scholar joins me from London. She's a market analyst at IG Group. Victoria, always great to have you on the show. If China sneezes, the whole world gets a cold, doesn't it? So, I mean, these figures are bad. What kind of effect do we think it's going to have in the days and weeks that come?
Absolutely. Well, we saw this China growth figure come in at a 30-year low. 6% was the figure for the third quarter, falling short of expectations for 6.1%. We saw the reaction from the Chinese markets, its worst day in around a month. The Shanghai Composite and the Shenzhen both lower by more than 1%. And it comes on the same week that we saw that downgrade from the IMF in terms of global growth. We know there are concerns about the outlook for growth around the world. Now, it wasn't all bad, though. We have to remember that there were some green shoots, not from the GDP figure, but from some other data. We had industrial production, which actually came in above expectations, and fixed asset investment came in line. And if we look at the reaction from the mining sector, which is very sensitive to China's growth, it wasn't too bad. It was a little bit of a decline. But I think the suggestion here is that a weak growth figure could prompt the authorities to come in with some kind of a stimulus, whether that be on the fiscal side or indeed the monetary side.
The other big issue this week that's been moving markets is, of course, Brexit. We've got the big vote on Saturday. If it fails to get through the UK Parliament, which is, what is being talked about as a very real possibility, what can we expect from markets next week?
I mean, it's likely to be a very, very volatile week for markets ahead. This crucial vote on Saturday around Brexit. We know that the UK Prime Minister, Mr. Johnson, needs 320 votes in order to get his deal through Parliament. And he has 287 Conservative MPs. So that leaves a gap of 33 votes. And the real question is, where is he going to fill them from? Because we know his coalition partner, the DUP, have said that they're not willing to support his deal. Labour said they potentially might, but it would come with a second referendum, a condition that he's unlikely to agree with. So in terms of what happens next, the most likely next steps is that we'll have to extend Brexit for a further 3 months, extend that uncertainty, and potentially go back to Theresa May's deal, even with a possibility for a few tweaks there.
We certainly know that markets do not like uncertainty. Victoria Scholar, thank you so much
not.
for joining us in London.
Thank you.